This segment brought to you by Zane Inn and Craft Farm. Make your memories come to life.
Hi, I'm Christy from Zane Inn in Somerset, Ohio. This evening I've stopped by to talk to Eric Houston. He's the owner of Carpenter's Market here in Somerset. Eric, how long have you actually owned the store?
I have owned the store for about 5.5 years.
Okay, and what kind of products and services do you have available here?
It's a full grocery, meat, deli, beer, wine, produce, pretty much everything.
Okay, and you know my favorite part of the store is the meat department because that's where we get our famous bacon. Do you remember last summer where you cut some bacon for us and we used it in our all chocolate weekend?
I do.
Well, get ready because we are going to do it again in a few weeks here, okay? And the bacon that I'm talking about is slab bacon, and Eric cut it for me, custom cut it for me, and it is just wonderful, dipped in chocolate and then rolled in crushed nuts, and it's fantastic. Sounds terrible, but it is really fantastic. Your meat selection is one of the things that we really like at the inn. All of our customers enjoy the fresh meat and everything that we get here. What do you sell the most? Sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
Do you really?
I do.
Wow. And you also offer custom cut roast beef and pork?
Pork, chicken.
Okay. And do I smell chili out there in the meat department?
Chili and chicken noodles and beef and noodles.
So if I was in a hurry, I could come in here and I could actually grab some soup to take home too?
You could.
Wow.
Most days.
Wow. Anything that sells better than anything
Oh,
else?
the chicken noodles.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not had that yet. I've had the chili and the beef and vegetable soup.
It doesn't last very long.
Really? Okay. And you also offer fresh deli meats too.
We do.
Right? And cheeses.
Cheeses as well.
Their cheese is wonderful. I will only eat the Colby Jack cheese now. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah. And I enjoy coming in here and getting the provolone cheese too. We use that in our lasagna. And the brown eggs. You know, I'm hooked on the brown eggs.
Yes.
So about how many dozen eggs do you go through in a week?
Well, the brown eggs, about 90, if the farmer can keep up.
So you get those locally?
Every week.
Wow.
About 90 dozen every week.
Now, do they come from an Amish farm?
They do.
Wow. And how does he get them here?
Well, he's got a driver that brings them in.
Does he?
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Wow, that's really good. The brown eggs are just out of this world. I will not even cook with anything else other than brown eggs now. You have really good produce here also.
Yes.
And we enjoy coming down and picking the fresh produce that you carry here at the store. It's very good quality. Do you try to buy local produce?
I do. In the summertime, it's a lot easier. Perco here, the recycling organization in Ohio, has got a greenhouse now, so I'm going to try and keep some hydroponic tomatoes through the winter from them. But I buy as much local produce as I possibly can, yeah.
So from other local farmers also? Other
local farmers, the Amish man that brings the eggs, will have cabbage and green beans in the summertime, and Ohio River tomatoes are usually around the 4th of July and you know those few months. So we have a whole variety of local produce.
Do you think that's really important to buy locally as much as possible?
I do, yeah.
And is it helpful for your customers also?
It is. It's something that's more popular for people now. The health-conscious shoppers are more interested in that. Most people aren't really that connected with where their food actually comes from, and it's important to more and more people.
Great. And so you've been in Somerset for about 5.5 years now, and have you always worked in a grocery store environment?
Pretty much. I went to the Navy for 4 years, but excluding those 4 years, I've always been in the grocery business.
Hey, and you know, that's the other thing. My customers come in here and they really enjoy talking to your staff because they make them feel so friendly and everything. Another thing that they like to come in here for is your wine selection. You carry a very nice wine selection, especially for being such a small store. And the one brand in particular that I like very well is Ravens Glen wine, and you have a very nice selection of that, as well as some other name brand wines. Can you tell me a little bit about your wine selection?
Well, I've expanded it really in the last couple of years. When I took the store over, our wine was all behind the register, and there were probably just a dozen different types of wine. I've got a much larger shelf now with dozens of types of wine now, and the Ravens Glen, the Ohio wine, is very popular as well.
I actually noticed a wine back there tonight I've never seen before. It is a red wine with a chocolate base to it. And that is one of the up-and-coming flavors in the wine industry. We learned about that on a couple of our trips that we've made to various wineries and stuff, so I'm very happy to see that. And I know that you'll enjoy coming in when you come and visit Zane Trace Inn or the Craft Farm. Come to Carpenter's Market, check out what they've got, and take some of that sausage or bacon home with you. Thanks a lot. See ya.
This segment brought to you by Zane Trace Inn and Craft Farm. Make your memories come to life.